Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is 1 Ounce Wednesday. On 1 Ounce Wednesday, I take a sample bottle provided to me by a viewer, or by a patron, or by a distillery, or by a black bear in the woods, reading a newspaper taking a shite. I pour an ounce, and I taste it and score it. Today's 1 Ounce Wednesday is brought to us and made possible by Joshua Mackey. Thank you, Joshua Mackey, for this ounce or more of Booker's 2019-03 Country Friggin' Ham, America. I just finished shooting my review for Booker's 2021-04 No Strangers batch, and I thought no better time to review 2019-03 Country Ham than now. I want to know how the last Booker's I purchased, which was Country Ham, stacks up against the newest Booker's I purchased, No Strangers batch, 2019-03 Booker's Country Ham. Ooh, okay. Hello. This Booker's, this Country Ham, has some dark fruits playing around in there. Little bit of dates. Yeah. A little bit of molasses. Tobacco, dates, molasses. This Booker's is much different than the one I just reviewed. There's a little bit of nuttiness on the nose, but nowhere near the nuttiness I'm used to when talking about Booker's. Normally when talking about Booker's, it's nuts first. But this Booker's pushes the nuts to the side and gets right to the point of dark fruits, molasses, and vanilla. Yep, definite vanilla extract. The nose on the Country Ham makes me a happy man. There's, weirdly enough, a little bit of tropical fruits are coming through. Let's go in for a taste of Country Ham. Having just tasted a Booker's and then shooting this review, this Booker's is different. It's in the same tunnel, but it's like swerving left a little bit, like it's dozing off at the wheel. There's something different about this and I can't quite put my finger on it. Is it better or just different? There is molasses on the palate. It's like a very charred, burnt molasses. A little bit of burnt pie crust. There's a lot of burnt notes because there's like a char on here. There's like a really prominent heavy char that sits on the back of the palate and just lounges there. It lounges there like a 330-pound ginger male sitting on a Wayfair couch watching reruns of Dexter New Blood. It just hangs out there. Third sip really brought out the nuttiness. There's a little bit of a berry kind of zinging through, a little bit of sweetness on the berry side. Definite peanut brittle. Do I absolutely love it? No. Is it good? Yes. Is it good for a Booker's? Yes. Coming off of the last Booker's I just reviewed, this one is different and in a better way. If you missed my review for Booker's 2021-04 No Strangers batch, click right here. Click right there and that'll bring you to that video if you want to see that. Now I'm sitting here saying that I like this Country Ham, but I'm a bit surprised because I like it a lot for a Booker's, but I still don't think the value is there. It's sweet. It's charry, it's good. It's just lacking in the complexity department. When I taste it, I just want more. I want it to zip and zing a little bit. I want it to do some fancy tricks on my tongue. I want to have to think about it a little bit. Although this is different than the other Booker's I've sipped recently, and it's probably a little bit better, it's still not a complex bourbon that you would expect when you're paying high dollar amounts. If I'm paying $100 for a bourbon, I want it to at least do a little bit of a twisty-turvy, squirvy. I want it to fishtail a little bit, make me like think for a second. It's good, it's sweet, it's Jim Beam, it's Kentucky, it's barrel strength, uncut, unfiltered, peanut butter basic bitch. And I mean that in the nicest of ways. Booker's 2019-03 Country Ham receives a score of 7.7. It's a 7.7. It's a very good bourbon. I wouldn't consider it to be great. It just doesn't have the age on it that I prefer. I'd love it if it was a little bit older, but then they'd probably just call it a Knob Creek and charge us less for it. Strangely enough. I enjoyed it though, and thank you Joshua Mackey for the sample. That wraps it up for this 1 Ounce Wednesday. My name is Matt, this is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds but your mind on not responding to negative comments. Because negative comments, they come and go. But when you make a list of whiskeys you think are the best, the negative comments come so hard. They come so hard and so fast. And I just need to learn to avoid them. I mean, you need to learn to avoid them. And that's what I'm keeping my mind on. Because geez Louise, people, get it together. I just made a stupid list of 10 rye whiskeys that I tasted and had a bottle of in 2021 that I thought I liked the most. Don't get all pissed off about it. Take a chill pill. Take a bit of a break. It's okay. I'm just a fat guy in a garage with a list. You don't gotta write out a whole book telling me how stupid my list is. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Stop murdering people.